Vice President Kamala Harris received a significant boost to her presidential campaign with endorsements from key Democrats, including former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Pelosi expressed immense pride and limitless optimism in her endorsement, underscoring Harris's qualifications and leadership potential. Following the endorsements, Harris traveled to Wilmington, Delaware, to meet with her campaign staff. This visit marked the first full day of her campaign since President Biden announced he would not seek re-election. Sources say the vice president outlined her strategy for a vigorous campaign focused on connecting directly with voters. During her visit, Harris shared her enthusiasm on social media, stating, "One day down, 105 to go. Together, we're going to win this." This message, shared alongside an image of Harris meeting with staff, signaled her commitment to running a robust and energetic campaign. The vice president's trip to Delaware highlights the official launch of her campaign and her commitment to securing victory in the upcoming election. Her early outreach to key states like Delaware underscores the importance of building a strong foundation for a successful campaign. President Biden's physician reported that his COVID symptoms have almost completely resolved. His vital signs remain normal, and he continues to fulfill his presidential duties. This positive health update reassured the nation and allowed the president to remain engaged in his official responsibilities. Despite his recent illness, President Biden remains committed to supporting Vice President Harris's campaign. While he recovers, his presence on the campaign trail will likely be limited. However, his endorsement and continued support from the White House will be crucial for Harris's campaign. The president's health will undoubtedly be a topic of discussion throughout the campaign. His age and recent illness may raise concerns among some voters. However, the White House continues to emphasize his resilience and ability to carry out his duties. As the campaign progresses, Vice President Harris will need to balance her responsibilities as vice president with her role as a candidate. This delicate balancing act will require careful planning and execution to ensure she can effectively connect with voters while fulfilling her official duties. The race for the presidency is already garnering significant attention. Democrats have largely rallied around Harris, praising her experience. Republicans, however, have been critical of Harris's candidacy. Trump criticized both Biden and Harris on social media. J.D. Vance, Trump's pick for vice president, held his first solo rally in Ohio. The political landscape is dynamic, with endorsements and criticisms shaping the race. Section 4. Harris's stance on key issues. Throughout her time in public service, Vice President Harris has been a vocal advocate for various social justice issues. Her stances on these issues are likely to be central to her campaign and draw both praise and criticism. One of the most prominent issues where Harris has taken a strong stance is abortion rights. Following the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, Harris has repeatedly voiced her support for a woman's right to choose. Her visit to a Planned Parenthood clinic during her Delaware trip further underscores her commitment to reproductive health care. Harris's stance on abortion rights aligns with the views of many Democrats and is likely to be a key issue in the upcoming election. This stance, however, has also drawn criticism from Republicans and anti-abortion groups. Beyond abortion rights, Harris is expected to focus on issues such as climate change, gun control, and racial justice. Her positions on these issues are likely to resonate with many Democratic voters but could also alienate some moderate and independent voters. The road ahead, challenges and opportunities. Harris's candidacy is historic as the first woman of color vice president. She faces unique challenges and opportunities in her presidential campaign. Overcoming perceptions of her vice presidency is crucial. Critics argue she hasn't been impactful in the Biden administration. Harris must highlight her accomplishments and leadership. A crowded Democratic primary could pose a challenge. High-profile Democrats entering the race could split the vote. Despite challenges, Harris has opportunities to capitalize on. She enjoys name recognition and institutional support. Her candidacy energizes Democratic voters, especially women and people of color. Section 6. Conclusion. A historic campaign. The race for the presidency is already underway, and Vice President Kamala Harris has emerged as a frontrunner for the Democratic nomination. Her historic candidacy, coupled with her experience in policy positions, makes her a formidable contender. The coming months will be crucial for Harris as she seeks to build a winning coalition of voters. Her ability to connect with voters, articulate her vision for the country, and navigate the complexities of a national campaign will ultimately determine her success. As the campaign progresses, the nation will be watching closely to see how Harris navigates the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Her performance on the campaign trail will not only shape her own political future but could also have a profound impact on the direction of the country.